Welcome everyone, I'm Stabby Doom, and I do a stream daily at 11 a.m. Eastern, and it's at twitch.tv/Stabby Doom. So I'm going to go through the top 10 items that you may not know how to get. Luxury items. All of these items can be purchased about once a year from a certain fellow in Cold Harbor, and we're going to go there. We go to this particular store, which is across the way from the bank in Cold Harbor, and it's called Cicero's Food and General Goods. You're going to want to talk to a fellow that shows up standing right here, and the reason why he's not here is because it's not the weekend. He disappears, I believe, on Monday morning at around 10 a.m. Eastern, which is the normal flip time for events and other things like that. But he shows up on Friday night. He's there all weekend. And generally you come up to him, you check to see what he has, and he'll have usually 4 items that are have been carried before, and then usually 1 new item. Now, what I suggest that you do is if you want to check out what they're going to have, the best site for you to check out for that is going to be Benevolent Bode, who is a great guy. He also keeps an amazing list of Tamriel Luxe furnishing items. You have to go through the quest line from Somerset, the one where you arrive in Shimmerine and you run into Raz right off the bat. You have to go through that quest line in order to get to the point where you go to Artaeum for the first time and there are people there. Now, don't get me wrong, you can go to Artaeum before that quest line, but there won't be any people in it. You need to go once there's been people in it. Once there's people in it, you can find this lady who's right in front of the main building, and her name is Nala Sarwin or something like that. You talk to her,
Before you ask,
and she's got a store where you can find all sorts of different kinds of furnishings. The reason why you've never seen, well, she's also got a lead, but the reason why you've probably never seen these is because they're all bound. Once you learn them, including these books, you may have seen these, they are bound furnishings. So you can't sell them. But if you want to use them for your own purposes, this is where you get them. These lights are very popular, especially this one with the lots of wigglies around it. So that's where you find that. See here, this is where you get your pledges. But this is also where you can get furnishings. Go to the quartermaster. Here she is. And she's got a bunch of different, oh, you're welcome. She's got a bunch of different furnishings. Now, you'll notice I don't have all of these unlocked. The reason why I don't have these unlocked is because I suck. I am a potato. I can't do anything. But those of you who are better than me can go and buy these items directly from her. And this is the fun one. This is the one that does all those different color lights. Once you've unlocked whatever the different items are that open it, like for example this mug, you have to do the this one's on me achievement, and then you've got the blood rune and the orb of stone, scale collar peak. So all sorts of different items that, yes, I do need to do these, but I haven't. So you can see how much I suck, that I am such a potato that I have not done these. But this is where you get these items. So make sure you go to your Undaunted Quartermaster, and you'll be able to see what you can get that perhaps you haven't known about. For whatever reason, and I don't know why, they decided to not make the achievement vendor visible until after you've completed the Dragonguard line of quests. So once you've done that, you can go to the Dragonguard hold on Tideholm once you've unlocked that quest line. And then every day, once you've done a certain number of quests, hey Ari, you'll be able to go and loot this box, which is in front of Dirge. And every day this will pop up with new items that you can get from like a dragon drop. And it'll often have different, here you go, a blueprint. It'll have other items. Oh yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful light. That is a light to get. Now what you want to do is once you've done all of those quests to the point where it opens up, you want to go to this lady who you're going to find on the 3rd floor. And here she is. She is the achievement furnisher for Southern Elsweyr. She only appears once you do that quest line. And then you can buy this light, you can buy the bells, you can buy these painted rocks, and most importantly, you can buy this affordable item, which is used by many furnishers like myself and others to make just gorgeous, gorgeous items. So you're going to want to do this if you can. Yes, buy all the vines. Buy them all because they are just gorgeous in use. Now, a lot of people don't know about this, and I don't know why, because it's this place in Kvatch is actually just a normal vendor, like a normal achievement vendor. And what you've got over here is this fellow, Athragor. Now, they've got some fun stuff like poisons and, hold on, he doesn't like talking to me while I'm on my, this thing opens up and this is wonderful and this is wonderful and all sorts of fun things for decorating. However, the real star of the show is this, 500 gold for preserved Sweetrolls. That's amazing. 500 gold. You can't buy almost anything in this game for 500 gold. So how do you get this sucker? You actually have to do the Sweetroll Murderer quest line in Kvatch, which if I can tell you where to start, the Sweetroll Murderer, ESO, the Sweetroll Killer, excuse me. So that starts with the notes posted in Kvatch, and then you go to Riemann Mevavius inside the 8 Blessings Inn. So we're going to go down here under, if you don't know where the Thieves' Den is in Vivek City, you can go to a different one. It doesn't have to be here. You can buy items from merchants in Thieves' Den. Now, this is where you find the death marker. This is where you find a decorative safe box. This is where you get this guy, Thieves' Trove, faded fence banners, mass tombstones, mountains of loot, very affordable, noble pocket lint, piles of coins, scales of felonious recompense, a key blank. I mean, you can find all sorts of fun toys to play with. The next thing, see this person remains silent? When you get to a point in Dark Brotherhood, thank you, Aspen, you can add Shadowy Supplier. Shadowy Supplier is a perk, and once you get it, you will have this person remain silent. She's actually a woman, believe it or not, who will be in all of your Thieves' Den. Now what you do is when you talk to her, you can ask her for gear, you can ask her for something to make you less noticeable, or any poisons and potions. So let's take a shot and see. Oh wow, I didn't get what I thought I would. Usually I get the stupid sack, which has a costume in it. So we got an leniency edict, and we get that for free. So she just gives you stuff. Now let me show you what you can get from her occasionally. So you're going to want to talk to her every day. And the reason why is because you may end up with one of these 4 items. This is a vial of blood. This is a light called Light and Shadow. This is a heart. And this one is Candles of Silence. You can sell the Candles of Silence. You can't sell the rest. The rest are bound. But the Candles of Silence are not. And you can buy and sell them on the trader, and they're worth a decent amount of money every so often when you get them. is you can go to the clothier
Less fashion, more
and you can talk to them and you can get a clothier sign. You can get a critters box. This only shows up when you get Grandmaster Crafting Harvester here. And then this is also Grandmaster Crafting Harvester. So you're going to have to harvest to get these. But look at this butterfly bush. This butterfly bush is a favorite of many of us builders and designers, because we love just an item that constantly has butterflies coming out of it. It can draw your attention. It's got motion. It's a fantastic item. So you're going to want to go to get maximum of harvesting, but then you're going to want to go and buy these for sure. Upstairs, we've got a less exciting item, but we've got the blacksmith. When you max out in blacksmithing, you can get that sign. And when you get the Grandmaster Crafting Harvester, you can also get this ore. The ore is not terribly exciting. Yeah, butterflies come out of that bush constantly. Yep, they're beautiful. Smith's bellows you can get from this Master Harvester with Master of Refinement. So refining things will get you this item that you can buy and put up in any blacksmith area that you're building. Yeah, that butterfly bush is amazing. It's one of everybody's favorites. Here is the carpenter. She too has stuff you can buy. It's less interesting. She's got harvester's wood. So you can get a stack of wood, which is a little bigger than the one that you can buy just normally for 100 gold. You also get the sign. I think I should be able to show you this stack of wood. Maybe he has it. Yeah. Here's the regular stack of wood. The enchanter will sell you an enchanter's sign, not terribly surprisingly. And they will also sell you this, which is an amazing, it's just an enchanting gem, but doesn't it look perfect for a jewelry shop or something? It looks like a little box of diamonds or something. I'm a big fan of this one, and I tend to get it a lot for treasure piles and stuff like that. And then this one is another favorite. The alchemist will sell you the sign, but even better, they sell you this. This is crucial, I think, for over your hearth or hanging above you like in Bree's home. This is something you saw all the time in Skyrim. And if you want, you can get this from alchemists in the city. And in fact, it doesn't look like you need any sort of, Grandmaster Harvester of Herbs. You do need an achievement before you get it. You can also get, from getting Toxicologist, you can get this poison satchel, which also looks good if you put it next to a bathtub. It looks like a bunch of bath oils. We've got the chef. All right, what does the chef sell? Pork or pie, the cleaver, and a provisioner's sign. But here's a good example of what you can get from different fishing. So you see here we've got the clams. The clams are from fishing, the closed ones. We also have kelp. Kelp is also from fishing. It's cheap on the vendors. These kinds of coral, there's different kinds of small coral bits that are shaped differently that you can get off of the traders because other people fish them up. Basically, that's what it is that they're so common when you're fishing that a lot of people try to sell them off. And you can get them and furnish your homes, especially aquarium homes like that. I believe this also comes from fishing, this sponge. And there's just lots of things that can, here we go, the ancient clam. The ancient clam is also from fishing. But you'll also see there's a pearl here. Let me show you how to get the pearls, if that helps. Now, once you have this installed, what you might want to do is go into filters and make sure that you have clams on. I did not. Now you can see all the clams. See how they went away? Now you'll look for the white clams all along the beach. See them? So that's how, make sure that you have it on. Otherwise you may not see it. And there's a clam. Just sitting there on the beach. And you use it. And I got a powdered mother of pearl, which is worth a lot of money. And you can sometimes get the pearl furnishings from them. But the other thing that you can get from doing this is the clam gall, which is used in a lot of stuff. And that also is an excellent thing to sell. So if you want to do farming and you're kind of done with other types of farming, you could always do this. Go running along the beach, see where you can find clams, and then just deal with that. And while you're doing it, you can also get chests, because there are a gazillion different chests all along the beach here.